is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. It's Extreme Daily Drivers. We may be a day late, but we're not a dollar short. Today we're working on a Jeep Commander. Instead of doing something on the exterior of the car, which we've been doing for quite a long time, we're actually going to do something on the interior. Let's go in here and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. All right, so here's a camera shot you don't get to see a lot of on this channel, but today we're going to be doing something to the interior of the car. If you guys have a Jeep Commander, you know that this center console, all of the lights break on it. That's right, they all have these chintzy little lights behind every single one of these little controllers here. They're supposed to illuminate at night, and over time, the bulbs burn out. That's right, it's kind of hard to believe that it happens. I mean, I have two 30-year-old cars in the garage. All the lighting works on the back of the displays on each of those cars, but we are dealing with a Jeep here, and it's a real popular mod to go ahead, pop this thing out, and then each one of these has a little bulb behind it. You remove those bulbs and you solder in LEDs, and that basically illuminates this whole section. If you guys are fans of the channel, you know how well I solder, and you know that's not something I really look forward to doing or even want to do. So I think I've come up with a solution where we can create some light here so we could see what the heck we're doing at night when we want to turn on the air conditioning or turn on the heated seats or do whatever we want to do here. And also I want to add some light to the footwells. All right, so let's go over everything that we're going to be installing today. We have these guys. Remember these? These are what I installed in last week's video, but instead I got these in red. These are going to give us our footwell lighting. So I got two of those. Now over here, this is where I got creative, and hopefully this is going to work. I got these guys. Again, osnium.com, link down in the description for everything. This is a little LED light that kind of can be mounted in an area and then kind of shine down or shine at an angle. It's really hard to describe when it's just sitting here in my hand, but when we get in the car, you're going to see what I mean. I think this is going to be really cool. These are also red in color. Now you can get these in different colors if you want, but I like red because it doesn't hurt your night vision at all. So got these. We're going to be installing them in the fuse box with one of our mini splices off of Amazon. And then we got up here some mini car fuses to help with this. And we got, of course, you guys know I love these things. We're going to wind up having to do some splicing. So I got these solderless splicers. I got some heat shrink grounding connectors and 16-gauge wire. I think we have everything we need here to make this interior awesome at night. All right, so let's start this project by removing the dash. All you got to do is remove about 85 of these, and then we'll be able to pull the dash off. All right, man, we're making fast work of this install. These are my favorite kind. so you can see here, I got it tipped up so you can kind of see what's going on. I got the LED, drilled that little hole out, LED mounted in there. This one's fully installed, and you can see I got the back screw kind of on there. And then on this one, I still have to install the back screw, and I like the way this one sits. It's kind of more flush. So I'm going to make an adjustment on this one to sink it down a little bit more, and then put the back screw on there, and we'll be good to go to put it back in the car, man. This is going to be cool. Now we have to make room for the back of the LED lights, so I am prying this guy out. Comes out super easy. All I did was use a little flathead screwdriver, pop them out. So there we got all the room in the world, I think, now for the back of that to fit through here, and if not, our old friend the drill will make room. Got them installed, man. They are clean. Look at those. Huh? You would never even know they're there if you didn't watch this video. So I'm not going to put all the bolts in, tighten this all down and that whole bit until we make sure that they work. So let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and focus now on the footwell lighting. All right, so starting over on the passenger side, got my little light. Now these guys are rad because they come with the 3M on the back. And this might look small to you, dude, but it actually gives off a lot of light. So where are we gonna mount it? Make sure whenever you mount LEDs that you mount it in a way that the actual light source can't be seen. We want to see the glow, not the actual light. So what's cool about these is you can put them anywhere. I mean, you could even put it here. You know, no one's going to see that while they're sitting in the car. You could stick it up underneath here somewhere. That's probably where I'm going to put it. And then, of course, you could also put it on this side as well. Which, again, no one's going to see that when they're in the car or looking in through a window or something like that. So I think I'm going to mount it. I'm going to do a little research, find out what this thing actually is. And then I'm probably going to mount it right here. And then we got to run our lines behind the dashboard this way, you know, with a coat hanger like we did the other lines, and pull the wire through. And this wire looks pretty short, so I'll wind up extending this so that it makes it all the way, because remember, it's got to go all the way to the fuse panel on the driver's side. So let me get to work on this. All right, passenger side mounted. We've got our wire ran. Now we're going to repeat it for the driver's side. All right, so I got all of my wiring ran. Now I'm making a little ground wire. All right, put that little eyelet on there. Use the lighter, just shrink that down around my little short little jumper. And then I got one of these guys. And we're going right in here. You see that? I'm gonna ground it right here. That should work out great for all these lines. All right, I found a good spot to hook up the add a fuse. I know it's so hard to see in here, guys, but it's this one right here. Bottom left, 15 amp, and it's for the rear wiper or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wire this all up, finish it up, because I'm losing daylight, and I can't wait to see what this looks like at night. All right, let me finish. All right, guys, it is night, and it turned out rad. Wait till you see it. I'm gonna hop in the back, you get a full shot of the dash. Check it out! What do you think? Comment down below. I think it turned out pretty rad, man. Pretty rad. Those little lights, man, they give off so much light in the footwells. Holy cow. I knew it would be bright. I didn't know it was gonna be that bright. And these guys, they're doing a good job. I do wish they were a little brighter so I could see this a little bit better, but this really should give you an idea of actually how dark it was in here, because, you know, these guys are on and they are shining light on there, and you can kind of make out what the dials are and what the buttons are, but man, without those lights, you really cannot see anything. So they are doing a job. I wish they were a little brighter. Maybe if I had gone with a different color, maybe a green, or of course white, would have been brighter than the red. But this is the Cobra Commander, so red is the color, and also, like I said earlier, red will not affect your driving, you know, at night. Red won't affect your night vision. So I don't mind driving with these lights on all the time. Every car I've ever had has always had Footwell lights, so I'm used to it. It's not a distraction or anything like that. And it helps you see what the heck's going on when you're in the car and it's dark. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the interior lights that we installed in today's video. As always, links down in the description for everything. Osmium.com once again for the LED lights, and of course all the tools and all that stuff. You know, I always hit up Amazon for that stuff. So anyway, see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Later.